I'm coming to you with another video, but this week it will not be a hair tutorial. I want to talk to you guys about hair. I know that's obvious. No, but for real, I want to talk to you all a little bit about hair. I've never told you all why I decided to go natural. I want to tell you all that story. And then I want to talk a little bit about hair vitamins. And I also want to do a lymph check. And the reason why I am doing a lymph check is not any special month or anniversary or anything like that, but it has to do with the hair vitamins. So first, let me tell y'all this quick story about my hair. Okay, so I never loved my hair. Never. Hated it. All throughout grammar school, all throughout high school. Even when I was in 3rd grade, my mom cut all my hair off. I had a little boy fade and I looked like a little boy. I got mistaken for a boy. I had on pink and someone still thought I was a boy. I remember being at summer camp and this lady came up to me and she was like, excuse me, why don't you go and play with the little boys? And I remember saying, because I'm a girl. I'll never forget that. I was 8 years old at Cole Park in Chicago, and that happened. And it kind of affected me. So I had like this obsession after that with long hair. And but my natural hair would never grow long because it was always damaged. I have eczema, so it would also get in my hair and my scalp. And which, you know, eczema is dry skin. So if your scalp is dry and flaking, your hair is not going to be healthy. Your hair is going to be dry. It's going to be hard to manage. And I had it real bad as a kid, and my hair just never, it didn't act right. It would break off, and no matter, you know, my mom tried her best to make sure that my hair was healthy, but she couldn't. I mean, it just wasn't working. It was above her grade of knowledge on how to deal with hair that, you know, on a girl that has eczema. So that's why she shaved my head, because it gotten so bad. They were just like, she needs to start over. And it had started to grow a little bit, but it came back. And I just, unfortunately, it was just not cute. You know, so she slapped the perm on it, and imagine getting the perm when you got eczema on your scalp. I mean, that is torture. I know this is kind of nasty, but yeah, it was torture. It burned worse than anyone else's relaxer. It burned 10 times worse than that, I promise you. Because, I mean, you can just imagine. So I kept getting perms, and then she started taking me to the hairdresser, and I would get my hair done there, and I would have cute styles, but it always involved weave, whether it was weave ponytail, or if, I don't know if y'all remember them French rolls and them buns, the bun. Yeah, I wore a lot of those, and I loved them, but I didn't like my actual hair. You know, I didn't like that stingy ponytail when my hair wasn't done. I didn't want to go to school like that, but I did. Look, I can go on and on about stories about hair, but getting to the point, I got my first sew-in when I was a junior in high school, and it was over from there, and I was addicted to sew-ins. You would not catch me without my weave, ever in life, because at that point, I was just like, this is the only way that I can look beautiful. If I wear my hair out, even though it was relaxed in, I did not feel beautiful without my inches. And this was back before people were wearing the Brazilian hair. This was that $20 holla from the beauty supply store, and 1 pack was enough. And then after a couple years, I had to up it to 2 packs, so they started getting stingy with the hair. But this obsession with sew-ins lasted a long time. I was always curious about doing different things with color, and I did do that. I was always curious about doing different things with my sew-ins. I used to get it feathered, get it cut in different styles. I used to have crimps back when crimps was in style. And I never wanted it, even though I was obsessed with long hair, I didn't think anything past 14 inches looked right on me. So it would always be between 10 and 14 inches. And then that went away, and I started getting 20 inches. And this is when I started getting like, oh, let me holler at that Brazilian, that Peruvian, all of that. As I got older, I didn't have as much trouble with having eczema in my scalp, but I still did have it, and it would come when I was stressed, or if I had a lot of things going on in my life, it would come back, and I remember having Senegalese twists in my hair, and I took them all out. Because it got in my scalp, and it was horrible. It was horrible, and nothing would calm it because it's not just dandruff. It's far exceeds that. Years ago, pretty much my entire family went natural. My mom, sophomore year in high school, she got locks, and she's been growing them out since then. They're like to her butt now. My aunts all have locks. My sister has been natural as long as I can remember. I don't even remember her getting a perm, maybe when she was in high school, and she's 34. She's 4 years older than I am. So she's always worn her natural hair, and I didn't appreciate her natural. I'm just like, girl, your hair got so long and thick, you should put a perm in it, wear it down. It's gonna be flipping in the wind. It's gonna be cute. And she just looked at me like I was crazy, like, no. And I just looking at her like, why ain't you perming that? Do you know how pretty that's gonna look? And I just never got it. And so, I don't know, one day it just clicked, like I started to look at girls with their natural hair, I'm like, oh my God, that is so beautiful. But thinking to myself that I can't achieve that because my hair doesn't grow. So, I don't know, one day I was just like, I wanna go natural. But I still was not ready to wear my hair out. And I continued to wear weaves, but I just stopped getting perms. I always had really soft hair. Every time I would get my hair done, they would say, like they would always say that, like, your hair is super soft, but it goes whatever way the wind goes because it's thin. So I wore weaves, and my hair was kind of kinky underneath, but I wasn't ready to wear it. So the tipping point for me was in January of 2015. I got my first full closure and a weave, and the girl, she braided my hair really tight, and I knew she was braiding it tight, but I've always been kind of soft-spoken, so I didn't say anything. I was just like, oh, it's fine. Obviously, she knows what she's doing. She's working in a braid shop. So I didn't say anything, and when I got home, I was like, okay, I'm gonna just oil it so I can keep my edges. My edges did start to thin, but the oil that I was putting on it, I think it helped from going bald, because I didn't quite lose my edges. I was fine. But the problem was I never knew how to take out a closure, and I started going crazy. I'm like trying to snatch this stuff out when it was time to come out, and then I was just having a hard time. So I asked my husband, I said, hey, can you help me? It's not the first time he helped me take it down and sew in. That man cut the braids out. He wasn't looking for no thread. I'm thinking like, oh, he getting it out. Finally, I'll be able to feel my scalp. He had me my hair, and his braids right on the dang on track, just sitting there, just laying there like, damn, here I am, here go your hair. And I'm like, I started crying. I was just like, you cut out my hair. And it was a straight U. A U. I look like Bozo. It was bald from here to here, and then I had hair here and hair sticking out of here. I cried. And my daughter, she's 10 now, but at the time she was 8, I think, or she was about to be 9. And she was like, oh, Mommy, you can have my hair. Please don't cry. And I was just like, oh, time to get more weaves. So I went and bought a bunch of wigs and U-part wigs, and made a way to disguise it. I bought like 10 or 11 human hair wigs. And then all of a sudden I was like, I can't do this. I can't always want to slap a wig on my head when somebody ring my bell. Because at this point, you come over my house, nobody can't see this bozo hairdo. It's one thing to not love my hair, but to have a bozo hairdo, you ring my bell, I gotta slap a wig on. If I gotta run to the store, I gotta slap a wig on. I didn't want to feel that obligation of always having to do that. So I picked me out a cute haircut, and it was real low right here, and I had more hair here. It was a taper cut, but it kind of gradually got bigger since I didn't have any hair here. And that was it. I fell in love with natural hair on my own head at that point. And I started growing it out from then. And I just grew to embrace it and love it. I love my hair texture. Whether I love other girls' hair textures. I still envy girls with thicker hair because I feel like I have to do too much manipulation to my hair to get it to look the way that I want it to look. So that's still me, I guess, not completely happy with my hair because of how thin I think it is. So I try to only wear styles where you don't see my scalp. And that's something that I still have to overcome. I still have to get used to loving my hair completely for what it is in its thinner texture or thinner density. And I'm growing to deal with that. So that leads me to my next topic of what's going on with my hair. I feel like I might have been manipulating it too much because I've always seen a ½ inch of growth each month. But the last few months, I feel like that my hair is at a standstill. And I think that is because I've been manipulating it too much. The first year of me being natural, I spent it in protective styles, crochet braids, I did box braids, buns. I just did not touch it a lot. Once it grew long enough to out of the stage where I just had to finger coil it, I decided to do crochet braids, Marley twist. I just wore that for the whole year and I always saw the growth. But the last few months I've been just playing in it because I'm just so excited for the length that I've been playing in it too much. And I do think that it might be at a standstill, or maybe I'm just not noticing the growth. I don't know. But I am going to be more gentle with my hair. And I've also decided to try some hair vitamins because my 2-year anniversary is coming up in May. It is May 28th. So I will be 2 years in. And I decided I'm going to take hair vitamins until then. So I purchased the Hairfinity vitamins. And I started taking those on Monday. Today is Wednesday. I know I published my videos on Thursday, but today that I'm filming this, it is Wednesday. So I've been taking these vitamins 2 a day for the last 2 days. I'm gonna keep you all up to date on the progress. We're gonna do a lymph check right now, and then I'm gonna keep you all up to date on the progress and where it is at the end of this cycle with the vitamins, and then I'm gonna do it for all the way up until my anniversary, and then I'll show you all if it worked or not. So I'll actually be able to give you all a pretty good, accurate review of this. Now, mind you, in addition to this, I am starting a new health care regimen. I am drinking at minimum 8 glasses of water a day. I'm working out, I'm eating more fruits and vegetables. So I'm hoping all of that will aid in my hair growth and get rid of this standing still process that I'm at. So to sum all that up, that's my hair story, and I want to do this lymph check, and then that's going to be it. All right, so this is the back, and I feel like it's at the same as it was. It's March and December. So it's there on this side. This is my left side. And I would like to be armpit length by my 2-year anniversary. And I don't want to take off my shirt, but it's about 1 inch above armpit, if you can see that. Okay, and so this is the other side. Sorry for the long ass video. Just unbutton it a little bit, y'all. And that's that. So, oops, sorry y'all. This is, my armpit is right here. It's almost there. It's like 1 inch away. I don't know if you can really tell, but that's that. And then my bang area, which should be longer, but this is probably the part I manipulate the most because this had more hair when I big chops. So right below my chin, excuse me. And then, I don't want to take my little fro hog down, but I'm going to go ahead and scooch this old bobby pin out and at least get the side for you. Watch me grab the wrong one. Oh, no, we good. So this is the side. And this is collarbone length, or right below the collarbone. I don't know if you can see, my hair is so dang on thin, y'all. It's hard to see. Okay, so that's right below my collarbone for the sides. And then we gonna do this old side over here. Get this bobby pin out. And then this as well is right below, right below collarbone. This is my collarbone. Wait, no, I'm lying. Where my collarbone at? This is my collarbone. So it's below it. That's that. That's my side. And then I don't know how to measure this. I feel like I hear a lot of girls say this. I don't know how to measure the middle. There you go. If y'all want the next lymph check to be with a tape measure, I can do that. Y'all just let me know. And you know, I'm game. I like to make y'all happy. You know, tell me what y'all want to see. So that is the lymph check, and I want to be collarbone. I want to be armpit lymph. So tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think I can achieve that? Do y'all think my that I'm not aiming high enough goal, or do y'all think that I'm bald head and I should be far past this point for me being March, April, May, 2.5 months away from my 2-year anniversary? What y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe. I love all of you all. I just passed my 200 subscriber mark. So thank you all so much. I truly enjoy doing YouTube. It's become a passion. So I'll see y'all in my next video. Holla at y'all next Thursday. Deuces.